what do you want to come in for? May I remind you? May I remind you? No. May I remind you? 1 second, Meghna Desai, I'm coming back to you. May I remind you?
I want to respond to Lord Meghna Desai.
The facts over here.
So what are the facts? Sambit Patra, the facts are that in January 2013... No.
Listen to me first. The fact is in February, when the vote on account on railways was presented by the Congress, no provisions were made by the Congress for the railways, for the promises that we had made. So where does the money come from?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Sambit Patra, the railway budget? Sambit Patra, what are you talking about, the railway budget? Please listen now. The railway budget is barely a couple of weeks away. Why do you make an announcement like this on the eve of the budget? Is it only to avoid the backlash during the actual presentation of the budget?
I'm telling you a truth.
What is the truth?
I'm exposing the fact when the vote on account was presented by the Congress government this February, they did not have any kind of provision for the promises that they were making on the vote account. And as you had rightly pointed out, the letter shows that they wanted to raise the fare, but just for political reasons. They did not raise the fare, just for political reasons.
Yeah, but what did you say? Did you say you'll raise the fare? Did you not criticize fare?
No, BJP.
Yes, Mr. Raja.
No,
Arnab, can I quote what last
1 second, D. Raja.
Said is anti-democratic, anti-people.
No, what I am trying to say, Congress was wrong. Congress was dubious. Congress was deceptive. We can accuse Congress for 1,000 reasons. But BJP promised good governance. BJP promised good days are coming. What is the good governance and how these good days are coming to the people of India?
And one minute.
BJP-led government,
Mr. Raja,
Mr. Modi government did not wait till the Parliament session.
The words of wisdom are a good government, a strong government. Listen, Mr. Raja.
I am telling you,
strong government saves the nation.
Let me jog your memory. Let me jog your memory 1 second, please. Mr. Patra, listen. Mr. Patra, I've often said this. I've often said this to you and I'm saying this to BJP.
Before the Parliament session, before the budget.
No, Mr. Raja, listen. Mr. Raja, I want to say something to Sambit Patra. Sambit Patra, listen, please. Mr. Sambit Patra, please listen. Please listen. You see, I used to say this to Sanjay Jha, that listen. Sanjay Jha didn't listen, and look what happened. Now I'm saying this to you.
No, yes,
please listen. On a lighter note. No, 1 second. Let me jog your memory, Mr. Patra.
And we have no choice. We have to listen.
No, 1 second. Navika, I'm coming to you. Let me jog Mr. Sambit Patra's memory to March 2012 and read out some excerpts tonight from a letter Narendra Modi wrote to the then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. After a 20% increase in freight rates, not passenger rates, he said, when the Parliament is going to meet in a few days and almost a week is left to the railway budget, Modi said, Mr. Raja, Modi had written this, the centre has taken this step bypassing the Parliament, which is anti-poor. 1 minute, hear this, anti-poor and anti-farmer. Were you just waiting for the completion of elections of 5 states to implement this decision, which will impact the lives of people all over the nation? This decision will impact people all over the country. It will fuel inflation because railway is used for ferrying of coal, fertilizer, food grains and other essential items. People in this country are suffering. Mr. Modi said, people in this country are suffering as your government is not taking any steps to control price rise. And on top of that, this increase in railway freight will bring an additional burden. Now today,
this exposes the hypocrisy of BJP.
Today, if Sonia Gandhi writes, 1 minute, Sonia Gandhi photocopies this letter, just changes it and signs Sonia Gandhi instead of Narendra Modi. And sends it to Narendra Modi, what will Modi say?
Narendra Modi's letter, remember. She has no honor left now to photocopy Mr. Narendra Modi.
I am talking of the principle of it.
How can... I would teach her and our party Congress to rather photocopy. If they want to photocopy something, they should photocopy the determination
but 1 second. But 1 second. Navika wants to come back on that story. Today we have a paper which proves
to not suffer from selective amnesia.
Today we...
No, Sambit, please tell your Prime Minister
let the
to not
politicians...
suffer from selective
Can I read out next?
Let-
Can I
these
read out?
documents
Can
are
I
there in
read
the
out
What will you read out?
domain, my dear
Pawan Bansal
friend.
said?
You cannot dodge it.
No, you will read out what Pawan Bansal says in a minute.
Let me read out.
Your artful
Or
stuff is
let
not
me
going
read
to
out
work.
something what Pawan
Stop
Bansal
doctoring a
said.
reality. You
know,
can't
Pawan
doctor a
Bansal said
reality.
railways had become a sustainable
You can't
system
doctor
and
a
it said
reality,
to
my
ensure
friend. You
It
can't.
did not come to halt. This is what the Congress...
Sambit Patra, coming back to the debate, we have to go to the moot question of whether a rail fare hike is avoidable or unavoidable. I'm going back to Navika. Navika, yes.
Grow up. You're in a
Navika.
national debate. Grow up.
It is avoidable.
Arnab, Mr. Sanjay Jha says that this cannot be avoided. Yes, these are facts that cannot be avoided. This is a document that is exclusively available with Times Now, which clearly shows that the Prime Minister signed on the dotted line on the 11th of February. Now, the question really is that in the interim budget, the Finance Minister announced a reduction in excise of some vehicles. Now that it found time in its governance to do. Which lobby were they playing to? But when it comes to a fare hike on railways, because they know it's going to affect vote banks, they did not really take that step. So questions of governance is questions that the Congress will need to answer. Why did they reduce excise duty on vehicles,
Navika.
but when it came to increasing fares of railways, it left it for the next government to do?
And I want to follow up on that, Sanjay Jha, just following up from that. Navika is absolutely right. No, Sanjay, listen, please. Sanjay, listen, please. Listen, Sanjay. Sanjay, at least...
The Finance Minister is allowed by the Constitution.
In a vote of account, you can reduce excise duty on cars. You can reduce excise duty on cars in a vote on account, but you can't increase passenger fares.
And on top of it, Sanjay Jha. No, 1 second. On top of it, Sanjay Jha, if you want to listen here, the decision...
Navika, with due respects to you, but you cannot challenge the Finance Minister's discretion, for heaven's sake.
Oh, for
He's
God's
got a
sake,
right
we
to
can.
do
What are you saying, Sanjay Jha? 1 second, Navika. Just a minute, Navika. Just a minute. I think that's the strangest argument that I have heard in a long time, Sanjay. 1 second. Just a minute. Gentlemen, calm down. Gentlemen, calm down. Gentlemen, calm down.
Navika, question to you. What is a vote on account?
No, 1 second. Sambit, please. Sambit, please. Now, everyone, I request everyone to now pull back for a minute.
Can you give me one example of a violation of a
Sanjay, now, Mr. Jha, just hold it for a minute, just 1 minute, please. Navika, don't respond. Hold it for a minute, Mr. Jha.
Allegation like that.
Mr. Jha, hold it for a minute. Just hear me, please.
Yeah.
Hear me, please. You see, what happens is, Mr. Jha. Just 1 minute, Mr. Jha. 1 minute, Mr. Jha. 1 minute, Mr. Jha.
The Finance Minister has a discretion
Mr. Jha, I'll tell you what.
Mr. Sanjay,
No, Navika, 1 minute. Navika.
17 budgets. Don't
Navika, 1 minute.
Vote on account
Navika, you see, 1 second. I just want to remind Mr. Jha of something from our contemporary...
Sanjay, I've seen more budgets than you have.
Okay, now Navika, 1 second. I'm sure you have... Navika, 1 minute, please. The question Mr. Jha asks you today is...
So why
Mr. Jha, now please, 1 second, Mr. Jha, you don't want to listen to anybody except yourself tonight. My question is, you are saying, how do you question discretionary powers? I would like to remind you, without having to raise my voice any further, that a person called Sonia Gandhi, who circumstantially happens today, if you just look up a Wikipedia, you will find she happens to be the president of your party. At every single important Congress party forum has herself questioned all discretionary powers. And how can you on national television today ask Navika that how can you question the discretionary powers of the Finance Minister? This is exactly what your party president says should not happen. We are now going back to the debate right now. Lord Meghnad Desai, the question is this: was a hike avoidable or unavoidable? Let's go to the economics of it.
Can I say something?
Yes.
The decision that he
Can I say something
Meghnad Desai.
about the vote on account?
Meghnad Desai, please. Sanjay, please, 1 minute. Meghnad Desai. Meghnad Desai.
The vote on account.
Yeah.
The vote on account that Mr. Chidambaram put before Parliament window dressed all numbers, artificially announced a lower budget deficit for last year than is truly the case, postponed and did not pay certain bills. They'll have to be paid this year. So Arun Jaitley's problem is doubly difficult because Chidambaran put forward a window-dressed budget. And this is why the budget is going to be really hard because the things the previous government postponed and did not do and neglected will have to be now paid. So the bitter medicine they should have given now will have to be given by the BJP.
Which they did not.
Chidambaran's vote on account was a scandal.
Which they did not, Lord Desai.
It was a scandal.
No, 1 second. Lord Desai, which they did not.
I think
they
Lord
did not.
Desai-
1 second, Sanjay. Just a minute, Sanjay. Wait for your turn. 1 second, Sanjay.
Right.
With due
Arun
respect to the
Jaitley will
Lord,
have to put it right.
with due respect to the Lord,
I'm not just saying it. Deepak Parekh said it in
Can
print.
you substantiate
Deepak
your
Parekh said
allegation?
it in print.
1 second. Now, Sanjay, you asked a question. Can I please?
Deepak Parekh said it. Deepak Parekh said it in an interview in a newspaper.
The point-
I can give you the
the
reference
point-
later on. This is a well-known fact. I did not make it up. This is a perfectly well-known fact.
Now, the point tonight is this.
All people in economics know this.
One sec. Meghna Desai, 1 minute. I'm getting. I'm 1 sec. Sanjay, hold it, please. I am. Sanjay, please let others come in.
Budget making.
Mr. Jha, please let others come in. And the other person coming into the debate is Mr. D. Raja at this point. Yes, Mr. Raja.
If some subsidy
Mr. Raja. Mr. Raja responding to Meghna
I want to
Desai.
come.
No, my point is Congress was wrong. Congress did 1,000 things wrong. Congress was anti-people. That's why people defeated Congress party in the elections. Now BJP is in power. BJP promised of good governance. Now I am asking BJP, when Parliament is going to meet, budget is going to be presented, why this steering hurry? Why this announcement came today? What is the justification? It is retrograde, anti-people step. It is a blow against people. That's why we oppose this. We condemn this. What is the promise that BJP has given to the people? We will have to question BJP, which is in power. Congress has been defeated. It has been reduced to 44 in Lok Labha. Let us forget Congress now. Let us ask BJP, is there any justification for hiking
there is none that
and freight charges?
Today
which is going to have cascading effect.
that conviction is not there.
Speaks about
the 1 minute. You see, Sambit, please 1 minute.
No, I want to come in now.
No, 1 second. No, 1 second. I just want to. Can I get 10 seconds in, please, Sambit? Sambit, 10 seconds, please. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Consider the reaction of the BJP when the UPA increased fares for the first time in a decade in January 2013. You said, and I quote, railway travel is utilized by farmers, by teachers, by students, by workers. It knits the country from north to south. It knits the country from east to west, and we will not accept any rail fare hike in the country, said BJP spokesperson Rajiv Pratap Rudy, because there is already steep hike of petrol, diesel, kerosene and gas cylinders. The middle class is under stress. We have to save the middle class. The farmers are under stress. We have to help the farmers. The working class is under stress. The laborers are under stress. We must stop them from feeling more stress. So any further hike in rail fares is unacceptable to the Bharatiya Janata Party. So said the BJP in January 2013. Now reply.
Absolutely.
Now, first and foremost, as you yourself have been maintaining from the very beginning, it was a decision which, under deception, was held under the table by the Prime Minister, former to this
We have discussed that.
Mr. Manmohan Singh's decision. So this is not our decision.
No, what are you in principle in agreement with the decision?
Remember, the dictum is... the dictum is a strong government and a strong mandate protects the country. A weak government and a weak coalition protect themselves. And all these
I'm
years,
not getting the line of your
government
argument.
that we had seen for 10
I'm not understanding what you're trying to say.
The coalition in the sense, you would not understand, Sanjay, you would not understand.
That's not Sanjay, that's me. Even I'm not understanding.
Without understanding, how would you respond?
No, that's me. That's not Sanjay. I'm not understanding.
You're in government.
I'm not understanding your argument.
You had used the railway minister.
No, why don't you just... No, why are you looking so apologetic tonight?
The railway ministry
you're sounding apologetic tonight, Sambit Patra.
After 10 long years, you had not at all.
Why can't you just say what Meghna Desai says, that we are going to take a series of tough economic decisions which will hurt the people?
Ridiculous
you had increased 25% in the railway fare.
Why are you going on about what they have done? Who is interested in what they have done?
To kindly stop this gentleman from his absurd exert that right. And let me tell you what I worry. I'll tell you what I'm worried about, Arnab. This government has said they want 100% FDI in railways. I hope they are not sweetening their railways for
this is the problem. No, Meghnad Desai.
Operation ratio of railways.
1 second, gentlemen, 1 minute, please let me come in, please, between both of you. I am finding an integral fact common to both sides, please. Just let me in, please. I am finding one thing common to Congress and BJP, and Sanjay Jha and Sambit Patra don't respond. I'm going to bounce my thoughts off Meghnad Desai. Meghnad Desai, I find one thing common and don't react. I have not even said what I find common. I could have said that I find both of you very intelligent people. Why are you reacting before I've spoken? I am saying tonight that I am saying tonight, Meghnad Desai,
that the BJP is putting 100% FDI investment in railways.
Yes.
I'm concerned where they are trying to
one second. I am saying your essential honesty.
And that is my concern. Is the common man.
Okay, now I'm closing with Meghnad Desai. Meghnad Desai, the fact is,
you're preaching on time.
Sambit Patra, people want honesty.
Stop preaching, Sanjay.
Honesty.
You have brought the railways to a state
Sambit,
where the
slow
railways
down.
is incurring 900 crores of losses every month.
Now slow down, Mr. Patra.
How can I slow down myself?
Mr. Patra, slow down because you're not a Rajdhani Express. And anyway, even Rajdhani Express has now become more expensive, so slow down. 1 second. So my question is to Meghnad Desai. Meghnad Desai, my question to you is, why can't they be honest and say to the people tonight, just to Meghnad Desai and just to Meghnad Desai, I'm putting only Meghnad Desai on air. Dr. Meghnad Desai, please. You see, why can't both sides just say that, we're going to increase, we're going to take tough decisions. And why can't the BJP just say it instead of why does Sambit Patra keep saying that this is what the Congress did? Why? They're not talking about what they are doing and what they plan to do.
This is the mistake. I think the BJP should have said the decisions Congress did not take, we are taking, because good governance means tough governance. Good governance means taking unpopular decisions which have to be taken for the economic health of the country. Good decisions have to be taken to make the railways an efficient, safe and comfortable
but they are not saying that. They don't seem to.
Freight.
No, but they are not saying that. And
BJP should say, we are again and again going to have to make unpopular decisions, because that is good governance. But good governance is not soft.
But would Bijon Mishra appreciate that? Would a consumer activist like Bijon Mishra appreciate that? If the BJP were to be very honest from tomorrow, Bijon Mishra, would you say at least they are being honest? No, you wouldn't. And so you would put them under pressure.
No, Arnab, I would have appreciated if the BJP government would have taken the consumers into confidence.
That's it.
They should have ensured that they come out open saying that by bringing a price rise, we will give you extra facilities, we will add on values, we will make the government more efficient, we will become more accountable, we will become more transparent.
That's the point.
We will plug all the losses and all the theft which is going on in the railways, all the inefficiency. 40% theft is going on in railways. Why do they need to increase fare? They need to stop the theft which is going on. The government must realize, the BJP government must come out openly saying, because we got the majority. We all voted for BJP. Why? Because we want to see good governance. We don't want to see increase in price. We want to see plugging of all the loopholes which were existing in the earlier government. We want to see all inefficiencies coming down. We want to ensure that the accountability is there. Today, what the passengers are getting? They're getting nothing out of the value which they're paying. So I want to appeal to the Honorable BJP, which has got the power and majority, that if they get majority, if you get majority, Patra, if you get majority, don't become irresponsible. You have got majority, Respect it. Take people into confidence. Get them on your side. And then take decisions.
And services.
No, Patra.
Fourth S is also very important. That is sustainability. No. Bejon, give me 5 seconds. I've heard you.
You have to. No.
Bejon, sir.
You have to take us into confidence.
I've heard you.
You have to take us into confidence. You have to take us into confidence.
If you allow me 5 seconds, I'll take you into confidence.
You cannot.
If you allow me 5 seconds, I'll take you into confidence.
Okay.
But you have to allow me 5 seconds to take you into confidence, dear Bejon,
I want to listen to you.
Remember, for the
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to take this debate forward sometime later.
Services, the fourth S, that is sustainability, is very essential.
Sambit Patra.
Does not allow 5 seconds.
Sambit Patra. Sometimes it pinches
Not at the
when.
cost of inefficiency.
Okay, the shoe pinches when it's on the other foot. And today, therefore, the responsibility is greater and the pressure will be on you. But Sanjay Jha, I just am asking you, go back and ask Dr. Manmohan Singh today whether he did this. If he did this, Dr. Manmohan Singh, I know we should not keep asking you questions after you've left office, but still, Dr. Manmohan Singh, what is it that you did? How could you do something like this? We are following up this debate. It's not going to go in a day. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight.